Well, it all began when Adam, and he wasn't deceived, he wasn't tricked, and none of that. But when Eve gave Adam the fruit, he bit. He knew better, because when Satan actually came in contact with him, get what? He's supposed to have been on the scene. That being his woman. Good example. If I got a woman and I'm married to her, the only woman on earth, guess what? If I let another man deceive her, try to trick her, okay, and then get what? And I know this done took place, get what? And then I bite, get what? She might have got tricked, but get what? I did it willingly. Really? Why? Oh, for the sake of the Lord. He said the greatest gift of all is love. He said you can speak in tongues, you can preach in the streets. He said, but there'll come a day when you'll say, then we do all these things, and he say, depart me, for I never knew you. Why? Because your heart went right. So with that said, let us be ever so careful to guess what? No matter what we do, no matter where we go, get what? Let your heart be, guess what? Softened. He said, I had a man named Pharaoh. He said, get what? And their heart was hardened. And he didn't want, get it what? To let the children of Israel, he didn't want to let the children of Israel, get what? Go, because get what? His heart was hard. But he said, I caused a famine to come upon the land. And when he did, guess what? Hey, when it was all said and done, and that's just like me and you, when it's all said and done, God gonna have his way, because guess what? He said that my word shall not go out and return back to me void. So with that said, he said I had a man named Jonah. I'm trying to give you an example. He said Jonah, he said he got on a boat with some folk. And he said, when it's all said and done, hey, I caused a storm. I caused waters to beat up against that ship. And when it was all said and done, guess what? They wound up tossing him off the ship, because he prays to God that's in control of everything. Do you know that if the earth itself was removed 1 millimeter, 1 centimeter off of its axis, do you know that we would explode? He's trying to tell you really that guess what? Your life is so fragile. You're like specks of sand on a large beach. Not only that, but guess what? Tomorrow not promised. So today, when the blood still running through your vein, be protected by the hedge. Be knowing that you covered in the blood because of what he did, not because you so good, not because you earned it, but because of what he did, and he's so awesome, and he said, and it's just that free. So, and you can put a suit on a pig, and still a pig is a pig. You can take the trash outside, and the trash still gonna be trash. Point is, it can't be on you, it got to be in you. He said, many are called, but few are chosen. And with that said, know your destiny. He said that's when I gave an example when they brought our brothers and sisters from Africa. First thing they did, change your name, so that you lose your identity. So if you don't know where you come from, you don't know who you are, then guess what? You don't know where you're going. So you just living. You just going through the motions. But he says the difference between living and existing. The difference is, living means you have purpose. You know, it's all about bringing souls into the kingdom. You know, every day you live, it's a blessing. You know, every day you breathe might be because of the blessings of your mama, your daddy, your grandma, and everybody else. They're looking upon the walls that already crossed the river of Jordan and saying, hey, somebody. He said, how would they know if they not sent? He said, but get what? But the labors are few. So with that said, I'll leave this with you. And I just want you to know y'all be blessed. And hey, we gotta get it together. And I'm starting a campaign, and we finna do it. And it's all for the encouragement, the inspiration of our brothers and sisters, and the empowerment to help those. He said, I'll leave the 99 and go after the one. I asked him who was the one. He said, you dummy. I said, well, he said, I know about the drinking. I know about the smoking. I know about all that. He said, but if you just believe, if you got the faith of a mustard seed and you just believe, that guess what? When I died, when they thought they had me, had them counting me out just like they doing you, he said, guess what? When it's all said and done, he said, when I raised on the third day, if you believe that, he said, the same thing gonna be true for you. And this old world, guess what? This is here for you for a temporary time, because you going to die. Guess what? He said, get yourself prepared, and guess what? Serve a purpose, because when I call you up to glory, and you'll be able to see me as I am. He say, this old world, this ain't your, this is not your world. He said, I go to prepare a place for you, that where I am, guess what? And in my Father's house is many men. And when I heard that, I said, man, that's where I'm trying to go. Because I know two things promised to a man: taxes and death. But death, he say, don't have no more hold on us because of what he did at the cross. And because he did that, he went down, preached, pulled out them folks, and took them up there with him. And he said, when you die, same thing for you. So get well, you ain't got nothing to worry about. When I heard that, I said, man, that's some real smooth stuff. I was like, hey man, I ain't got nothing to worry about. So I'm like, as long as I go around, just treat people the way out like we treat. Look around in my neighborhood. He said, you're not really supposed to say it, but not boasting or bragging, but since we're on camera, you go down in my neighborhood, everybody got on my clothes. My shoes, I ain't got a pair of shorts. That's the only pair of shorts I got. But guess what? Everybody knows. Hey, may y'all be blessed. Hey, until next time, I salute y'all, man. Hey, be for the kingdom. We about to do big things. KinggDoubleTV.